Here are the absolute best sitcoms in all of history. Enjoy.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
The 1950s marked a remarkable era in television history, as the medium began to flourish and capture the hearts of millions of viewers across the United States. Sitcoms, or situation comedies, emerged as a popular genre, bringing laughter, warmth, and relatable characters into people's homes. In this article, we take a delightful trip down memory lane and explore the top 10 most watched sitcoms of the 1950s, which captured the imagination of a generation and laid the foundation for the future of television. Number 1. I Love Lucy, 1951 to 1957. I Love Lucy remains an unparalleled classic, starring the iconic Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. The series followed the hilarious escapades of Lucy Ricardo, a mischievous housewife, and her musician husband, Ricky. With its unforgettable characters and innovative comedic techniques, I Love Lucy remains one of the most beloved sitcoms of all time. 2. The Honeymooners, 1955 to 1956. Starring the talented Jackie Gleason as Ralph Cramden, The Honeymooners brought blue-collar humor to the forefront. The show showcased the day-to-day struggles of Ralph and his wife, Alice, as they navigated life in a small apartment. Gleason's comedic genius and the show's relatable scenarios struck a chord with audiences. 3. The Jack Benny Program, 1950 to 1965. Renowned comedian Jack Benny dominated the airwaves with his long-running sitcom, The Jack Benny Program. Known for his impeccable timing and comedic prowess, Benny portrayed an exaggerated version of himself, surrounded by an ensemble cast of memorable characters and entertaining guest stars. 4. The George Burns and Gracie Allen Show, 1950 to 1958. George Burns and Gracie Allen's endearing chemistry shone in this sitcom, blurring the line between fiction and reality. The show revolved around their comedic misadventures and showcased Gracie's unique brand of innocent yet hilarious humor, leaving audiences in stitches. 5. Make Room for Daddy, 1953 to 1964. Featuring Danny Thomas as Danny Williams, Make Room for Daddy offered a heartwarming portrayal of a showbiz family. Balancing comedy with genuine emotion, the series captured the trials and tribulations of Williams' life as a nightclub performer and a devoted father. 6. The Phil Silvers Show, 1955 to 1959. With Phil Silvers at the helm, The Phil Silvers Show introduced audiences to the conniving yet lovable Sergeant Bilko. Set in a fictional army post, the show's witty writing and Silver's impeccable comedic timing made it an instant hit among viewers. 7. Father Knows Best, 1954 to 1960. Father Knows Best depicted the idyllic suburban life of the Anderson family, with Robert Young as the patriarch, Jim Anderson. The show explored the challenges of raising a family in the changing post-war era, with heartwarming storylines and relatable characters. 8. The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, 1952 to 1966. Based on the real-life Nelson family, The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet focused on the daily lives and humorous situations of the Nelsons. Ozzie and Harriet Nelson, along with their sons David and Ricky, captivated audiences with their wholesome charm and relatability. 9. The Abbott and Costello Show, 1952 to 1954. Bringing their slapstick humor from the silver screen to television, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello delighted fans with their self-titled sitcom. Known for their timeless comedy routines, the duo's show featured a mix of sketches, guest stars, and classic Abbott and Costello gags. 10. The Life of Riley, 1953 to 1958. Starring William Bendix as Chester A. Riley, The Life of Riley followed the comedic exploits of a lovable, bumbling husband and father. With its heartwarming family dynamics and Riley's constant misadventures, the show provided an entertaining escape for viewers. In summation, the sitcoms of the 1950s laid the foundation for the future of television comedy, captivating audiences with their relatable characters, timeless humor, and heartwarming storylines. From the iconic I Love Lucy to the wholesome Father Knows Best, these shows continue to resonate with viewers, reminding us of a simpler time and leaving an indelible mark on the history of sitcoms.
As the 1950s gave way to the 1960s, the cultural landscape underwent a seismic shift. The era of free love, counterculture, and Beatlemania was just around the corner. Amidst the whirlwind of change, one thing remained constant: the timeless allure of sitcoms. Television screens across America became portals to laughter, offering a respite from the tumultuous times. In this article, we embark on a groovy journey through the swinging 60s, exploring the top 10 most watched sitcoms that brought joy, laughter, and unforgettable characters into living rooms nationwide. 1. The Andy Griffith Show, 1960 to 1968. Set in the fictional town of Mayberry, North Carolina, The Andy Griffith Show epitomized small-town charm. Andy Griffith's portrayal of Sheriff Andy Taylor, along with the lovable characters of Barney Fife and Aunt Bee, created a warm and wholesome sitcom experience that resonated with viewers. 2. The Dick Van Dyke Show, 1961 to 1966. Featuring the incredible comedic talent of Dick Van Dyke, this sitcom revolved around the professional and personal life of Rob Petrie, a comedy writer. With its innovative writing, sharp humor, and memorable physical comedy, The Dick Van Dyke Show became an instant classic. 3. Bewitched, 1964 to 1972. Magical mischief and domestic hilarity combined in Bewitched, a sitcom that followed the life of Samantha Stevens, a witch who marries a mortal man. Elizabeth Montgomery's enchanting portrayal of Samantha, along with the constant bewitching mishaps, made the show an enduring favorite. 4. Gilligan's Island, 1964 to 1967. Shipwrecked on a deserted island, the mismatched castaways of Gilligan's Island entertained audiences with their comedic attempts to escape their tropical predicament. The show's colorful characters, including Gilligan, the skipper, and the millionaire couple, captured the imagination of viewers. 5. The Addams Family, 1964 to 1966. Dark and delightful, The Addams Family introduced audiences to the eccentric and macabre yet lovable members of the Addams household. With its tongue-in-cheek humor, catchy theme song, and unforgettable characters like Gomez, Morticia, and Wednesday, the show carved its place in sitcom history. 6. Hogan's Heroes, 1965 to 1971. Blending comedy with the backdrop of World War II, Hogan's Heroes followed the misadventures of a group of Allied prisoners of war in a German prison camp. The show's clever writing and ensemble cast, led by Bob Crane as Colonel Hogan, turned a serious setting into a light-hearted sitcom. 7. The Beverly Hillbillies, 1962 to 1971. The Beverly Hillbillies struck comedic gold by juxtaposing the Clampett family's rural roots with the opulence of Beverly Hills. As the Clampetts navigated their newfound wealth, audiences reveled in their fish-out-of-water situations and the quirky humor that ensued. 8. Get Smart, 1965 to 1970. A spoof on the spy genre, Get Smart followed the adventures of bumbling secret agent Maxwell Smart, played by the incomparable Don Adams. With its blend of slapstick comedy, gadgetry, and witty dialogue, the show became a cult favorite. 9. The Munsters, 1964 to 1966. Monstrously hilarious, The Munsters presented a lovable family of classic movie monsters living in suburban America. From Herman's Frankenstein-like clumsiness to Grandpa's vampire antics, the show delighted audiences with its offbeat humor and iconic characters. 10. The Brady Bunch, 1969 to 1974. Blending two families into one, The Brady Bunch showcased the challenges and adventures of the Brady family. The show tackled relatable family issues with a dose of humor, leaving viewers with catchy theme songs and endearing memories. In summation, the sitcoms of the 1960s transported audiences to a world of laughter, providing a much-needed escape during a transformative decade. From the charming simplicity of The Andy Griffith Show to the supernatural allure of Bewitched and the zany antics of Gilligan's Island, these sitcoms captured the essence of the times while leaving an indelible mark on television history. The 60s were indeed a groovy era, and these beloved shows continue to evoke nostalgia and laughter, reminding us of the timeless power of sitcoms.
The 1970s were an iconic period for television sitcoms, marked by the rise of memorable characters, laugh-out-loud moments, and relatable family dynamics. As we take a trip down memory lane, let's explore the top 10 most watched sitcoms that entertained and captivated audiences during this golden era of television. Number 1. All in the Family, 1971 to 1979. Topping our list is the groundbreaking sitcom All in the Family. Known for its sharp wit and controversial themes, the show revolved around the Bunker family, headed by the lovable yet bigoted Archie Bunker. With its bold social commentary and stellar performances, All in the Family held the #1 spot in the Nielsen ratings for 5 consecutive seasons. 2. The Mary Tyler Moore Show, 1970 to 1977. Starring the incomparable Mary Tyler Moore, this sitcom followed the professional and personal life of Mary Richards, a single woman navigating her career as a news producer. The Mary Tyler Moore Show celebrated female empowerment and showcased a talented ensemble cast, earning it widespread acclaim and 7 consecutive Emmy Awards for Outstanding Comedy Series. 3. M*A**S*H, 1972 to 1983. Although set during the Korean War, M*A**S*H brilliantly used humor to tackle the horrors of war and explore the camaraderie among the staff of a mobile army surgical hospital. This poignant sitcom blended comedy and drama, capturing the hearts of viewers and ranking as one of the most watched shows of the decade. 4. Happy Days, 1974 to 1984. Transporting audiences back to the 1950s, Happy Days became an instant hit with its nostalgic charm and lovable characters, notably the iconic greaser Arthur Fonzarelli. This light-hearted sitcom depicted the daily life of the Cunningham family and their friends at Arnold's Drive-In, entertaining viewers with wholesome humor and memorable catchphrases. 5. The Jeffersons, 1975 to 1985. A spin-off of All in the Family, The Jeffersons made history by becoming one of the longest-running sitcoms with a predominantly African-American cast. Centered around the upwardly mobile George and Louise Jefferson, the show explored themes of race, social class, and success, while delivering laughs and endearing characters. 6. Sanford and Son, 1972 to 1977. Starring the brilliant Red Fox, Sanford and Son portrayed the hilarious escapades of junkyard owner Fred G. Sanford and his son Lamont. With its witty banter and memorable comedic moments, the sitcom brought African-American humor to the forefront and enjoyed immense popularity throughout its run. 7. The Bob Newhart Show, 1972 to 1978. Stand-up comedian Bob Newhart charmed audiences with his deadpan humor in this sitcom. Playing the role of psychologist Dr. Robert Hartley, Newhart captivated viewers with his dry wit and the ensemble cast's quirky antics, making The Bob Newhart Show a resounding success. 8. Maude, 1972 to 1978. Another spin-off of All in the Family, Maude starred the incomparable Bea Arthur as the outspoken and liberated Maude Findlay. The sitcom fearlessly tackled social and political issues, making it a trailblazer for its time. Arthur's impeccable comedic timing and the show's sharp writing ensured its place in television history. 9. Good Times, 1974 to 1979. Set in a public housing project in Chicago, Good Times shed light on the challenges faced by a working-class African-American family. Addressing issues such as poverty and social inequality, the sitcom blended humor with poignant moments, showcasing the resilience and love within the Evans family. 10. Three's Company, 1977 to 1984. Rounding off our list is the uproarious Three's Company. Starring John Ritter as the bumbling yet lovable Jack Tripper, the show revolved around the misunderstandings and mishaps that ensued when Jack pretended to be gay to live with 2 female roommates. Three's Company offered a light-hearted escape and remains a beloved sitcom to this day. In summation, the sitcoms of the 1970s left an indelible mark on television history, captivating audiences with their humor, relatable characters, and willingness to tackle social issues. From the groundbreaking All in the Family to the heartwarming Good Times, these shows entertained, enlightened, and continue to be celebrated for their timeless appeal. As we look back on this golden era of sitcoms, their enduring popularity is a testament to their enduring charm and the enduring power of laughter.
Welcome to Chrononaut, the ultimate destination for all you time travelers of pop culture. Today, we're stepping into the glorious time capsule of the 1980s, where neon lights, leg warmers, and synthesizer beats ruled the scene. It was a decade of unbridled excess and the birth of iconic sitcoms that perfectly encapsulated the spirit of the times. Join us as we journey through the unforgettable world of 80s television, exploring the top 10 most beloved sitcoms that not only defined the era but also left an enduring imprint on the hearts of viewers. Get ready to dive into a shoulder-padded wonderland and relive the magic of the 1980s sitcoms right here on Chrononaut. Here we go with number 1. The Cosby Show, 1984 to 1992. The Cosby Show reigned supreme as a cultural phenomenon of the 1980s. Starring Bill Cosby as Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable, the sitcom offered a refreshing portrayal of an affluent African-American family. With its heartwarming stories, relatable humor, and memorable characters, the show shattered stereotypes and became a cultural touchstone. 2. Cheers, 1982 to 1993. Set in the cozy Boston bar where everybody knows your name, Cheers offered a delightful escape for viewers. The show revolved around a colorful cast of characters, including the lovable bartender Sam Malone, played by Ted Danson, creating a sense of camaraderie and humor that resonated with audiences. 3. Family Ties, 1982 to 1989. The Keaton family became a beloved fixture in living rooms across America in Family Ties. Michael J. Fox's breakout role as Alex P. Keaton, the conservative Reagan-era teenager, provided a humorous contrast to his liberal parents and quirky siblings. The show deftly blended comedy and social commentary, reflecting the generational divide of the time. 4. The Golden Girls, 1985 to 1992. Four fabulous ladies living under one roof, The Golden Girls captured the hearts of viewers with its witty banter, endearing friendships, and unabashed exploration of topics ranging from aging to relationships. B. Arthur, Betty White, Rue McClanahan, and Estelle Getty brought these iconic characters to life, leaving a lasting legacy. 5. Full House, 1987 to 1995. Full House offered a dose of wholesome family entertainment that became a staple of 1980s and 1990s television. The sitcom followed widowed father Danny Tanner, Bob Saget, as he raised his three daughters with the help of his brother-in-law Jesse, John Stamos, and best friend Joey, Dave Coulier. With its heartwarming moments and catchy catchphrases, the show became a fan favorite. 6. MASH, 1972 to 1983. While it began in the 1970s, MASH continued to captivate audiences throughout the 1980s. Set in a mobile army surgical hospital during the Korean War, the show combined comedy and poignant drama to explore the complexities of war and the resilience of the human spirit. 7. The Wonder Years, 1988 to 1993. Narrated by an adult Kevin Arnold, Fred Savage, The Wonder Years transported viewers back to the tumultuous 1960s and early 1970s. The sitcom captured the universal experiences of growing up, first loves, and the challenges of adolescence, resonating with multiple generations and leaving a nostalgic imprint. 8. Night Court, 1984 to 1992. Night Court showcased the hilarious shenanigans that unfolded in a fictional Manhattan night court. The show revolved around the eccentric judge Harry T. Stone, played by Harry Anderson, and his quirky colleagues, providing a unique blend of courtroom drama and sitcom humor. 9. Growing Pains, 1985 to 1992. The Seaver family became a household name in Growing Pains, a sitcom that focused on the ups and downs of family life. Alan Thicke starred as psychiatrist Dr. Jason Seaver, juggling his professional career and raising his three children. The show struck a chord with its relatable stories and coming-of-age themes. 10. Who's the Boss? 1984 to 1992. Blurring the lines of traditional gender roles, Who's the Boss centered around Tony Maselli, Tony Danza, a former baseball player turned housekeeper, and his relationship with his employer, advertising executive Angela Bauer, Judith Light. With its comedic misunderstandings and heartwarming moments, the show entertained audiences throughout the decade. In summation, the sitcoms of the 1980s stand as timeless testaments to a decade that embraced its distinctive style, evolving social dynamics, and shifting cultural tapestry. From the groundbreaking humor of The Cosby Show to the heartwarming camaraderie of Cheers and the heartstring-tugging nostalgia of The Wonder Years, these series etched themselves indelibly in the collective heart of viewers. As we fondly reflect on the unforgettable characters and the laughter they generously bestowed upon us, we're reminded once more of the enduring enchantment of sitcoms. They possess the incredible ability to whisk us away to a bygone era brimming with neon laughter and cherished memories, reminding us of the everlasting magic woven by the shows of the 80s.
Enter a decade defined by flannel shirts, grunge music, and a wave of cultural shifts. Welcome to Chrononaut, time-traveling sitcoms lovers, as we discover how the 1990s signified the dawn of a new era, as technology advanced and the world seemed to move at an increasingly rapid pace. Amidst the whirlwind of change, sitcoms remained a constant source of laughter and comfort, capturing the hearts of viewers. In this article, we embark on a nostalgic journey through the era of dial-up internet and Tamagotchis, exploring the top 10 most-watched sitcoms that lit up our screens and left an indelible mark on the fabric of 1990s pop culture. Number 1. Friends, 1994 to 2004. As the iconic theme song played, Six Friends in New York City stole our hearts and became synonymous with 1990s sitcoms. Friends followed the hilarious and heartwarming escapades of Ross, Rachel, Monica, Chandler, Joey, and Phoebe, serving up a blend of humor, romance, and enduring friendship that resonated with audiences worldwide. 2. Seinfeld, 1989 to 1998. Often hailed as the show about nothing, Seinfeld revolutionized sitcoms with its observational humor and eccentric characters. Jerry Seinfeld, alongside his quirky friends George, Elaine, and Kramer, navigated everyday life in New York City, delivering a masterclass in comedic timing and memorable catchphrases. 3. Home Improvement, 1991 to 1999. Tim Allen's portrayal of handyman Tim the Toolman Taylor made Home Improvement a household favorite. The sitcom explored the comical mishaps of Taylor's home improvement TV show and his often hilarious interactions with his family, including his patient wife, Jill, and their 3 sons. 4. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, 1990 to 1996. Will Smith burst onto the television scene with The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, a sitcom that blended humor and heart. The show followed Smith's character, a street-smart teenager from Philadelphia, as he navigated life with his wealthy relatives in Bel-Air. With its infectious theme song and memorable dance moves, the sitcom became an instant classic. 5. Roseanne, 1988 to 1997. Roseanne offered a realistic and often unconventional portrayal of blue-collar family life. The show revolved around the Connor family, led by Roseanne Barr's irreverent and relatable character. With its blend of humor and social commentary, Roseanne tackled important issues while delivering laughs. 6. Full House, 1987 to 1995. Full House continued its reign into the 1990s, capturing the hearts of viewers with its heartwarming family dynamics. The show followed the Tanner family, led by Danny Tanner, Bob Saget, as they navigated life's ups and downs with the help of their extended family. 7. The Simpsons, 1989 present. The Simpsons has become an enduring cultural phenomenon, transcending the boundaries of traditional sitcoms. The animated series brought the dysfunctional yet lovable Simpson family, led by Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie, into the homes of millions, serving up satire, wit, and a cast of colorful characters. 8. Boy Meets World, 1993 to 2000. Boy Meets World chronicled the coming-of-age journey of Corey Matthews, played by Ben Savage, as he navigated school, friendships, and the challenges of adolescence. With its relatable storylines and memorable mentorship from the beloved Mr. Feeney, William Daniels, the show became a favorite among young viewers. 9. Will and Grace, 1998 to 2006, 2017 to 2020. Will and Grace brought laughter and progressive storytelling to the forefront. The sitcom followed the enduring friendship between Will Truman and Grace Adler, played by Eric McCormick and Deborah Messing, respectively, and their mildly amusing entanglements in the dating world. 10. Frasier, 1993 to 2004. A spin-off of Cheers, Frasier delved into the sophisticated world of psychiatrist Dr. Frasier Crane, portrayed by Kelsey Grammer. The show followed Frasier's life in Seattle, his complicated relationships, and the quirky characters that surrounded him, delivering sophisticated humor and witty dialogue. The sitcoms of the 1990s transported viewers to a time of flannel shirts, pagers, and a cultural shift that defined a generation. From the timeless camaraderie of Friends to the witty observations of Seinfeld and the heartfelt family dynamics of Full House, these sitcoms left an indelible mark on pop culture. As we reminisce about the laughter and memorable moments they brought into our lives, we are reminded of the enduring power of sitcoms to both entertain and reflect the essence of the times we cherish.
Step into a new millennium with Chrononaut, where the world experienced an explosion of technological advancements, cultural shifts, and a fresh wave of sitcoms that tickled our funny bones. The 2000s brought with it a delightful array of sitcoms that resonated with audiences, capturing the essence of the era and leaving an indelible mark on the landscape of television comedy. In this article, we embark on a journey through the dawn of the digital age, exploring the top 10 most watched sitcoms that brought laughter, heart, and a reflection of our evolving world into the living rooms of viewers worldwide. 1. Friends, 1994 to 2004. Although it began in the 1990s, Friends continued its sitcom reign well into the 2000s, captivating new generations of viewers. The beloved Central Perk gang continued to navigate the complexities of adulthood, relationships, and hilarious misadventures, keeping audiences hooked with their witty banter and enduring friendships. 2. The Office, 2005 to 2013. Bringing the mockumentary style to the forefront, The Office offered a glimpse into the daily lives of office employees at Dunder Mifflin. With its dry humor, unforgettable characters, and the bumbling antics of regional manager Michael Scott, Steve Carell, the show became a cult favorite and influenced a generation of workplace comedies. 3. 2.5 Men, 2003 to 2015. 2.5 Men introduced viewers to the odd couple dynamic of brothers Charlie Sheen, and Alan Harper, John Cryer, and Alan's young son, Jake, Angus T. Jones. The sitcom blended situational humor with memorable one-liners, becoming a ratings hit during its run. 4. How I Met Your Mother, 2005 to 2014. Narrated by Ted Mosby, Josh Radnor, to his children in the future, How I Met Your Mother chronicled the romantic misadventures of Ted and his close-knit group of friends in New York City. The show's clever storytelling, catchphrases, and legendary characters like Barney Stinson, Neil Patrick Harris, kept audiences engaged for 9 seasons. 5. Everybody Loves Raymond, 1996 to 2005. Though it debuted in the 1990s, Everybody Loves Raymond continued to captivate viewers well into the 2000s. The sitcom showcased the humorous yet relatable dynamics of the Barone family, led by Ray Romano's portrayal of Ray, a sports writer caught between his wife, parents, and brother. 6. That 70s Show, 1998 to 2006. Traveling back in time to the 1970s, That 70s Show delivered a comedic homage to the era of bell-bottoms and disco. Following the lives of a group of teenagers in Wisconsin, the show combined retro nostalgia with hilarious coming-of-age moments, becoming a cult favorite among viewers. 7. Scrubs, 2001 to 2010. Blending comedy and poignant moments, Scrubs provided a unique glimpse into the world of healthcare through the eyes of Dr. John Dorian, Zach Braff. The sitcom tackled the challenges, absurdities, and camaraderie of working in a hospital, creating a distinct blend of humor and heart. 8. Malcolm in the Middle, 2000 to 2006. Malcolm in the Middle introduced audiences to the chaotic yet lovable life of Malcolm, Frankie Muniz, a gifted teenager navigating the challenges of adolescence in a quirky family. The show's unique storytelling style, breaking the fourth wall, and the comedic genius of Bryan Cranston as the eccentric father, made it a standout sitcom of the 2000s. 9. Will and Grace, 1998 to 2006, 2017 to 2020. Reviving its initial run, Will and Grace continued to entertain audiences in the 2000s with its witty banter and progressive LGBTQ+ representation. The sitcom followed the enduring friendship between Will Truman, Eric McCormack, and Grace Adler, Deborah Messing, as they navigated careers, relationships, and hilarious mishaps. 10. The King of Queens, 1998 to 2007. The King of Queens brought laughter into the lives of viewers through the endearing dynamic between delivery driver Doug Heffernan, Kevin James, and his no-nonsense wife, Carrie, Leah Remini. The sitcom explored the everyday challenges of a blue-collar couple living in Queens, New York, and the comedic situations that ensued. In summation, the sitcoms of the 2000s captured the spirit of a new millennium, reflecting the evolving humor and cultural landscape of the era. From the enduring popularity of Friends to the workplace comedy of The Office and the heartfelt family dynamics of Everybody Loves Raymond, these sitcoms provided laughter, relatability, and moments that continue to resonate with audiences. As we look back at the top 10 most watched sitcoms of the 2000s, we are reminded of the power of laughter to bring people together and provide a comedic lens through which we navigate the world.